Hello, it's Sarah. I wanted to carry on the discussion in this video blog about being powerful versus being powerless. Because it's so easy, isn't it, to move from feeling calm, centered, powerful, in control, to feeling powerless, wobbling around in our emotions, not able to think clearly, and actually taking on all of the symptoms of the victim mentality. And I think we forget that our minds are continually scanning our environments, taking in all the data of our environments and filtering it, placing certain things at the forefront of our mind and filtering out everything else and putting it down into the unconscious. And really what happens when we've made that filtering process is that what gets placed at the forefront of our minds, of course, we focus upon. And this is why I often say to clients, the quality of your life is down to what you focus upon and the qualities that you focus upon. So how can we use that focusing, filtering process to help us? Well, I think one thing is to recognize that as we start to filter data and bring certain things to the forefront of our mind, we also place meaning on it. It's so easy, isn't it? We send off an email, we send a message to someone that we think's important, and they don't respond. And from that lack of response, we can place a meaning on it that they're far too busy for us, that what we think important is clearly not important to them, that we're not valuable, that we're not worthy of a response. And from that, we can very easily get plugged into our personal history. Those similar feelings that we had when we were children that actually can very much control our emotional responses today. We have auto-appraisers in our brain that literally fire up when a situation in our current reality is similar to that in our past history, in our childhood. And we get exactly the same emotional responses as we did back then, when we had a very young mind, we'd had no education, limited life experience. We were very much, at times, in a powerless situation because we had peers and parents who were guiding a lot of our decisions. So once we are plugged into our personal history, this is really when we are at our most powerless. What can we do? Well, what we can do is this, is we can go back and look at the original data, the original situation that got brought to the front of our mind. An email was sent and there was no response. And if we can separate that out from the meaning that we put on it, the assumptions that we've made based on that meaning, and the beliefs and activations that have happened through our auto-appraisers as that's linked us back into our personal history, we can recognise that there may be a whole host of reasons why there has been no response. Maybe the person's really busy. Maybe they're not well. Maybe technology is letting them down. We just don't know. But if we can separate out facts from assumptions, meanings, and all of the triggers that are happening to us, it's much, much easier to stay powerful. So what I recommend is that you take a very conscious note of, what are the facts in any situation? And separate facts from all the follow-up information that you've added onto those facts. Stay with the facts. That enables you to stay calm and centered and grounded. Recognize that when we were young, we had a lot of likes and a lot of dislikes, but part of becoming adult is accepting what is. Yes, having preferences, having things we love, but also recognizing that not all of those preferences actually work out and being okay with that. So stay with the facts, let go of all the superfluous information you add to those facts. Stay adult, which is being calm and centered and able to look at a variety of possible reasons why there hasn't been a response to the email or text. And then from there, take action as necessary or take no action, but thinking calmly and clearly from that place of personal power. Thank you.